Ho ho ho! GXVL is here, starting with the first day of both my birthday and Christmas, but it's going to be ending on the 20th instead of on Christmas Day because my birthday is on the 20th, okay? And that way I can, have some all that family festivity uh, along the way, right? So let's just start off saying that I'm gonna be talking about my love and admiration when it comes to individual franchises, series, show, movie, character, you name it, okay? And today we're gonna be talking about comic books, starting with the likes of course, DC and Marvel for the most part, right? But let's just talk about with DC and why I love DC a lot, all right? For starters, of course, that I've seen the most famous and, of course, the familiar animated TV series and the movies, both animated and live action, okay? And one of my most favorites is definitely Superman, the animated series, and the Teen Titans 2003 series, Static Shock, Man of Steel, Superman Doomsday, and especially, let's not forget, Batman Beyond, especially when it comes to its very own movie, Return of the Joker, alright? And, of course, Batman, with the Michael Keaton, at least the first two, and then also, why not, Batman and Robin, okay? And, of course, one of my very guilty pleasures, that is, not kidding, Catwoman 2004. It's so bad, it's so good. Maybe I might want to do a discussion video on it someday. And just to know, I'm mostly a Harley Quinn fanatic than being a Superman fanatic in a sense because I mostly idolize Superman than being a full hardcore fanatic of him. But I do try my very best to get to know the very hero that I've grown to love and admire ever since when I was little, okay? And I actually have some stuff to prove that. But sadly, I don't have no figure to represent Superman, but I do at least have the comic books that I at least do have. I got Superman End of the Century, Superman New 52, I think it says issue 35, right? And also Superman Rebirth issue 6. So yeah, I'm trying to dabble and get into a comic book since of course I was mostly exposed by the entertainment division side of things rather than the comic book side of things, okay? I'm not gonna kid myself when I say that. I actually do have some Superman figurines, just not around here for the most part, other than the Funko Pops. There is the Henry Cavill Superman Funko Pop from the Justice League, as far as I know it, okay? But there's a lot more stuff I have when it comes to, my grandparents' house, where my collections are there, where there's still more DC and Marvel stuff, and especially that's where my DVDs are at as well, okay? And just that you know, I actually do have some Harley Quinn stuff. For starters, I just want to give a gigantic shout out to my closest best friend who drew these for me a while back, which was these, and they look really nice. Mac Tremp is a very damn good artist, people. I'm not kidding. And one of them was a bonus, and I think it was this one. He actually drew my other favorite character, that is Raven. Because hey, I really love Raven a lot, and especially when it comes to Dick Grayson, okay, from Robin to Nightwing. So yeah, really love the Teen Titans 2003 iteration a lot, really do. But I also want to get to know Dick Grayson the right way though when it comes to other iterations. I know it's fun using that word too much, but it makes sense when I'm trying to explain and justify. Of course, there's a dinosaur. And we have one of my favorite YouTubers, such as Geekdom, that he drew. And of course, a very nice, good-looking Gaz as an adult from Invader Zim. So yeah, he does a tremendous job, people, okay? And also, I even have the comic books. I even have, comic issues. But yeah, I wasn't kidding when I say that I love Harley Quinn. Right? And also this. That is right. It's the original Bruce Timm Harley Quinn figure. I actually took it out of the box just for a short while just to see how it is much more closely, and I wanted to put it back in because I don't want it to get like dusty by all means, okay? But yeah, if that doesn't scream Harley Quinn fanatic, I don't know what is. Heck, I even have more, such as this. This I bought. This I built just for her to have a good ride. And also, this Harley Quinn figure, which looks very damn nice, if you ask me. It got broken off once, but luckily my grandpa fixed it for me. And yeah, it may not be everyone's favorite, and I can actually agree to that at a certain extent. I wasn't too crazy about it either, but it actually grew on me. However, I will never consider that garbage of an outfit to be that nice when it comes to the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn movie one. I liked the movie. It was okay, not too bad, but I really didn't like how Margot Robbie's Harley looks. So I'm definitely looking forward to James Gunn's The Suicide Squad movie, which I think it's safe to say the least that it's gonna be decent for the most part. Okay, and now let's talk about with other heroes such as Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman movie iteration, and also the Ben Affleck Batman. I actually really like Ben Affleck Batman a lot. I have adorbs of him, but I'm not gonna show you that because then it's gonna be a very long video, okay? So yeah, when it comes to the likes of Batman and Wonder Woman and other heroes, while I may not be like too much a big fan of them, aside that, like, of course, when it comes to like famous storylines that are mostly from Batman of all things, he's definitely not one of my most favorite heroes, especially being idolized too. Heck, I'm kind of pretty much tired of Bruce Wayne Batman, but oh well, what can you do, right? With Wonder Woman, I really want to get to know a little bit more of her, but it kind of stinks that, you know, her rogue gallery isn't that, you know, much, to be honest, other than, you know, Ares and Cheetah. Of course, there's Circe when it comes to, you know, like DC Universe Online that appear to be, you know, being represented as the magic villain, right? You know how that game works, right? And I'm not entirely too sure if people even play that, right? But oh well, right? And yeah, I even seen, you know, other shows when it comes to other characters like The Flash 2014. May not be a good start, but at least it was somewhere I needed to get to know other characters, especially when it comes to you know, Justice League, the Flashpoint Paradox. That's a really good animated movie, so to speak, okay? And I will admit, when it comes to DCCW shows, they're not that good. I'm not gonna kid myself when I say that. I at least just mainly like The Flash and at least season 1 of DC Legends of Tomorrow, okay? Arrow, at least maybe the first few seasons, but I only seen just the first few episodes of it, okay? And I even have, of course, Marvel. I was gonna get to that, alright? Which I have in my very own hands. See, I love the Hulk. I love X-Men. I love Wolverine so much. One of my most favorite villains of all time is Magneto. Yeah, so I'm not kidding when I say I'm a huge X-Men, Wolverine, and Hulk fanatic myself, okay? Heck, I even like one of the villains, like, other than just Magneto, there's like Green Goblin, but there's mostly, you know, the Hulk size, the dark side tone of a voice type of Green Goblin. So I'm much more of a sucker when it comes to the Halloween aesthetic type of Green Goblin, but hey, if you people like that Green Goblin, more power to you. For me, I prefer the Halloween Green Goblin from you know, Marvel. But yeah, I really like Mystique a lot. I really do. I actually do find her very, you know, mysterious in a sense, because we hardly know that much about her other than some other stuff that we already know of. That she's supposed to be the mother of, like, of of Rogue. Well, adopted mother, at least when it comes to that. And when it comes to Nightcrawler, who is indeed her biological son. And heck, considering that she shapeshifts, like who knows, maybe she might have like other relatives, other children, and maybe other stuff that we don't know too much about. There's so many storylines to keep up with her that like we gotta know more about Mystique, so to speak. And also, I'm beginning to idolize Captain America a little bit, and especially that is the iteration that came out in Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. I think mainly just Infinity War. I'm pretty sure that he shaved in Endgame, right? And then let's not forget his trusty partner, who is now the new Captain America, that is the Falcon, my boy, my man, the Falcon. He deserves some love, okay? So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to the Falcon and the Barnes, and even Loki, and also WandaVision, and what else was there? Oh yeah, What If? Yeah. So yeah, I may not be too crazy when it comes to Marvel, but I do like to get to know some characters a little bit more. Sure, I may not be that much crazy with Spider-Man, and especially that I have seen, you know, the movies from Marvel, especially the ones that were not from the MCU. I really like the Fantastic Four movies. That is not Fan-4-stick, as far as I know it. And no, it's not even the very old one that I just now discovered. Alright, so yeah, it's the, you know, the ones that not many people like, but I actually admire it just for it being cheesy at best, at its finest, if you ask me. And then, of course, let's not forget that there's, you know, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I like them. I do think they're really good, but I think I mainly just love the first one for the most part. The third one, definitely a guilty pleasure. The second one, not too much. Alright, I actually really like the Amazing Spider-Man movie a lot. Did not like the sequel though, I can tell you that. I'm not kidding, okay? And heck, The Incredible Hulk 2008 and even the Lou Ferrigno Hulk. Yeah, that is right. I actually got to see like at least 2 old Hulk movies from a long time ago, and my most favorite one definitely has to be the one where he met Daredevil. I thought that was very exciting, very interesting. And of course, I do want to give some shout out to that Thor fellow. I thought he was so fun and lovable, okay? But yeah, I gotta watch more Lou Ferrigno Hulk more than ever, because an uncle of mine, a different one, he I actually borrowed a DVD from him, okay? But yeah, like I said, I just love both DC and Marvel, like kind of equally, but obviously I love DC a lot more because did I forget to mention that I really like the video games such as, you know, Batman Arkham Asylum and City, and that I'm now just catching up to Arkham Knight. Maybe I might touch upon on Arkham Origins sometime in the future. Who knows? Of course, let's not forget the Marvel animation division side of things, okay? Such as, you know, Planet Hulk, the movie. Really love it a lot, okay? Because, like, I never knew the Hulk can be that much in depth, you know? Especially, like, he's being a gladiator on a freaking planet. What more can I ask for? Especially that he gets hooked up with the very smoking alien lady. Very good for him, right? And then, of course, let's not forget that I watched these back in the 1990s, such as X-Men and Spider-Man, the shows, especially Spider-Man Unlimited, which apparently not many people are crazy about, but I think I kind of understand. But I gotta rewatch that on Disney Plus. And speaking of Disney Plus, X-Men Evolution, that is so really good. I am really thinking about making a review or overall thoughts on it when it comes to each individual season. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've been binge watching it. It's been really good so far. And I never knew I would actually like, you know, Scott Summers, Cyclops, and even Kitty Pryde, because they're my least favorite characters from X-Men, and yet this iteration does them justice as far as I know. So yeah, good job on them. Props on them. And then let's also you know, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I thought it was really damn good, and that Wasp character and how this Captain America was, you know, like presented, being portrayed in, and of course, let's not forget Hulk, of course, and Black Widow. Like seriously, the characters feel so alive to me in a sense, okay? It kind of stinks that there's no season 3 or more of that, but hey, I would love to see more animation stuff. Apparently, Marvel is not that great when it comes to animation, but hey, sometimes I kind of beg to differ, especially when it comes to Wolverine anime. Yeah, there's Marvel anime. All right, so yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say, people. So, what are your thoughts, and your most favorite preferences, characters, movies, shows, anything? Like, just list at least maybe like top 3 for each when it comes to a movie, character, and also a TV show. And again, like I said, top 3 for each. If you don't mind, okay? That way we can get to know each other a little bit more, okay? This has been Jigsby Al, signing off right now. Later.